Thank you, Crystal, for the great tips and knowledge. Okay, so it's in Mandarin, but I know the slides have some English. But let me try to summarize as much as I can. There's a lot of information, so please bear with me for a few minutes, okay? So, from what Crystal shared, how she actually identified her potential business builder, it's through sharing with them how they can consume products cheaper. Okay, so first of all, through product experience timeline, where for LifeLine customers, it's 3 to 6 months, and for SDSU, it's normally 1 to 3 months timeline. Now, also share about personal testimonials and influence more people to share about the product as well from her customer group. Now, of course, to search for someone, of course, to identify who are those that need financial help can help also. Okay, so the first from the first example of her potential business builder, or currently her manager will be her supervisor, it's Stella. So Stella has an experience of taking LifeLine for 6 months. She is a housewife with no income. So from her story, basically, she wanted to help her to earn a little bit more income. So that's where she encouraged her to share to people how the product helps her, and that she can actually consume the product in a cheaper manner, because by sharing, she can earn a little as well. So her next potential is Joyce. Now, Joyce has a story of miscarriage. So she used to go to the hospital once every 2 months because her lower body is always in pain after the miscarriage. So because of this as well, her health issue, her husband asked her to stop working and become a stay-at-home wife just to take care of her health. Now, through the Alpha Lipid Lifeline, it actually improved her conditions, and now she goes to hospital once every 5 months because things are getting so much better now. And of course, at the same time, she also identified that Joyce has no income due to her health issue. So yet she doesn't have any extra money to start the business or to get supervisor pack. But what Crystal did was to get her to set smaller goals, start slowly, so she can start sharing with people. Try to recruit three new members every month and start by small targets. So it's not undoable. Now, her third potential is Sunny. So Sunny actually took Alpha Lipid Lifeline during her pregnancy, and her baby is very, very healthy. She's also coming from a low income situation, and at one point she had financial problem. So she also shared this business with her, but of course this is rejected. Okay, for Sunny, she rejected Crystal because she thinks that direct selling is very difficult to do. But that doesn't stop Crystal from continuing to follow up with her, because to Crystal, every rejection is equal to opportunity. It doesn't mean they say no doesn't mean it's end of everything. Saying no is just another chance for her to share more, to share with her and to follow up with her. So after all this filtering, identifying, from her own perspective, she also changed herself, changed her image to become an influencer. Because to her, to become a leader that can influence people, she has to make sure her confidence is there. So from the picture, you can see before she slimmed down, of course, she's chubby a little bit. So people will definitely have more confidence in following a person, a leader that has confidence, right? So by changing herself is also letting people see how this business can actually help her. So she will always she will post her income in the beginning from 200 to 3,000 a month now, and letting people see how this business can really work to change life. Besides that, she will also share stories from her leaders, her successful leaders and other leaders. For example, like Steffi, who has a very low education background of SPM. If she can do it, anybody can do it. So her goal for 87 royalty, she wanted to recruit 50 new members, develop 2 managers, and increase her network volume to 30,000. And she wants to increase her income extra 4 more thousand. All right, so that's the sharing. Thank you, Crystal. 谢谢 Crystal.